Dos cuatro seis.
Oh.
Hmm?
Zero, it's time for us to start streaming, just so you know.
Hello everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the Lyra stream.
Welcome to America. We have free.
No.
Welcome to
Well,
America. Oh no.
oh no. This is America.
I took a wrong turn at not here.
There's something about that song that's just like, it's hard to look away. It's not the kind of music that I would listen to, you know, like hip hop, I guess. I don't know what even genre it is, but something about like the music video and the way he like moves and just the cadence. It's like,
I love cadence. He's one of my favorite characters.
Cadence. It's like. Let's see. Is that a My Little Pony character?
Yes.
Okay. I'm like, what? Who?
Whomst is this cadence character? What series would name someone silly like Cadence? Ah, got it. Did it.
Okay, I am here. I'm going to put on my sword. Take up the sword to slay beasts.
Don't worry, I banned all bots. Every bot in existence.
Lyra.
Me?
What are the chances you think we'll be able to finish the stream today? I mean the series. Of course we'll finish the stream. We're definitely gonna finish this. Lyra, what are the chances that we're going to stream past 12 o'clock my time and not finish the stream today?
It's funny, I didn't even think of going that route until you were like, until you switched it to the other way. So basically, the chances of us finishing this stream today and the chances of us finishing the game today may or may not be directly related.
Directly correlated. Inversely correlated. The chances of finishing the stream today will go down if for the chances of finishing the game today to go up, the chances of finishing the stream today will go down.
Exactly. You're picking up on what's going down.
Lyra, I just want to say, if this is the last stream, I'm very much gonna miss this adorable Braxton feeding me beetles that we get to watch every time we start.
It will be a shame to see it gone. What should I draw for us for the next stream?
Do you want to let everyone know what you're streaming next?
Let's wait until the end.
Sounds good.
Make it a surprise.
But you'll definitely have to draw me.
Don't even draw me, just you.
Oh man. Oh, I need to make sure Nyx is working. Nyx, show me the goods. But are there still beetles to crunch in the Heroes 5? I know numerals.
No, Heroes 5 went back to the witches' huts for everything. What about Heroes 6 then?
Do they like keep any of that humor that we have in some of those like flavor texts, or did you say that was like a highlight of 4 specifically?
I think it's not a highlight of 4 specifically. I believe it's in 3 and maybe 2.
Okay.
But I do think it's not there for 5.
That sucks. That's like if they put out a Banjo-Kazooie game and they didn't like break the 4th wall, you know?
No, it's fine. They brought back the delightful villain from Heroes 2. Not they brought the villain from Heroes 2 back. They brought back having their villains be very entertaining, like from Heroes 2.
Ah, wonderful. I think I saw you playing a Heroes game once that was like 3D.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
I think one time you watched me practicing for what's it called? Oh yeah, Heroes 5.
Oh, is it 5?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So right after this game they like completely change up the visuals.
Yeah, it's new people's making it. It's Ubisoft.
Ube. I love ube, that purple potato flavor.
Which as I was reminded of when I finished practicing a few days ago, that means the credits are a mile long. Ubisoft is known for having very long credits.
Well, maybe we'll get to see those credits someday. If you ever come back to finish this game.
Oh, this game, the what's that called? Heroes 5 is Ubisoft.
Oh, right, okay.
This is
gotcha.
3DO.
3DO?
Yeah, 3DO.
That's not a real name.
Not anymore, it's not. Beeps in Spanish.
Oh. That's like when Aang came back and he's like, "Don't worry, I got all the slang. Flamey-o, Hotman."
Do you not say Flamey-o, Hotman?
Not since the 90s.
Impressive.
What are you, like 112?
Impressive, Zero. You were really ahead of your time quoting Avatar in the 90s.
Oh, man. Okay, is it just me, or is it like, do you get like decades mixed up in terms of what came out when? Because like, when I was growing up, I was like born in the 90s, so I just assumed that my growing up years were the 90s. So when I think of like my childhood stuff, I'm like, oh, that's gotta be the 90s, right? And then I like mentioned something that I thought was from the 90s, and apparently it was from the 80s because I was listening to my like to music a generation before me. I was like listening to my parents' music, you know?
I think I got a bit of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you found me.
My mom was playing that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, did you say I'm always playing that or my mom was playing that?
I said my mom is playing that.
Oh! That's so funny. My dad played Breath of the Wild.
Hey.
He like doesn't play any games. It's so funny to me whenever parents play video games.
Parents or people our parents' age?
Okay, fair.
Because I'd like to inform you that we are mom-aged.
Oh my goodness. At any point in my life, it would have been funny to me for parents to play video games. Whether that be now, when my parents are like, how, you know, like grandma age, it's like really odd. Or like when I was a child and my parents were my age now, I still would have found it odd, even though I am now their age and also still playing video games.
It's because there wasn't much in the way of video games when we were growing up. I think video games popped into the scene like when they were in their late teens.
Mm-hmm.
Did I accidentally close the chat?
Did you? I don't think anyone's chatting though. Don't worry.
We're
I got
being
you.
rejected.
Oh, I can't believe everyone's ignoring us when we're being so cool.
I know, right?
So radical and bombastic.
And hip and funky fresh.
Hip and funky fresh. Yeah, like, dude. In a gender neutral sort of way.
Dudette.
Yeah, dudette. There you go. I gotta say, like, I always said dude no matter what, but I realized, you know, like, you deserve a girl term. Let's call it, what, was it just dudette or was there, like, another one? Did the girls have one? Like, where's our guys? Oh, I guess we got gals.
But do we have pals?
Pals. Gals and pals and... Man, but then guys don't rhyme. Now they're, like, weird.
That just makes the whole world in balance.
Yeah.
The guys are the weird ones.
I'm just, like, thinking, like, we have all these terms for guys that can be gender neutral because we just decided they are, like guys or dude or, you know, that kind of stuff.
Slice dog.
Slice dog, yeah. But, like, you can't do that with girl terms. If you say gal, it's always going to be female. You can't just, like, say, oh, I'm using it in a gender neutral, like, way.
It's because male is considered the default.
Yeah, they're boring. That's why. They're the default.
They're bland.
Bland, neutral, vanilla. Though, I do like vanilla, though. Like, vanilla's a good flavor.
You're a good flavor.
Stop licking me.
I tried to be nice, and this is how you treat me? By phrasing things?
Yu-Gi-Ohs! They're Yugi-licious! Wait, how do you know they're Yugi-licious? Do they, like, taste like Yugi? How would you go about testing something like that?
You know. Things that I can't say because unlike Zero, I don't phrase things.
Yu-Gi-Ohs. Apparently they're Yu-Gi-licious. Alright, girlfriend. Let's destroy this King Magnus. We are live.
We're alive!
Alive, baby! I like that, just like the giant cartoonishly balloon-looking four-leaf clover in the corner there.
No, it's fine. It's very lucky.
It's like someone's party balloon.
It's swelling with all of that luck.
So last time
On Dragon Ball Z.
on Dragon Ball Z. Wait, so when you think Dragon Ball Z's theme song, which one do you think of?
The Dragon Ball Z Kai one.
I don't know what that one is. Oh, I think I've heard that one before. Okay. For me, it's always either the Chala Hey Chala or the you know, the one that's like Dragon Ball Z.
Rock the Dragon?
Yeah, Rock the Dragon, that one. And I don't know why I have that one against Head Chala, because I've never watched it in Japanese. Like, who watches Dragon Ball Z in Japanese? Goku doesn't sound like Goku.
I was about to say I do, but that's Dragon Ball Super.
Oh, okay. Is it, like, better?
Not necessarily. It's just, faster. and I'm impatient.
Oh, gotcha.
It's definitely not worse. Like as somebody who actually had like the nostalgia for Dragon Ball Z's English voices and would be biased towards them, I was cool with both.
Oh, okay. That's pretty neat, because I know a lot of people who like heard Goku's Japanese voice and were just like, that's not Goku! Because he sounds like a girl.
That's because he's voiced by a girl.
I know, but it's like, it makes sense when he was a child, but now he's like this muscular dude. And then he like still has a child voice. Because, you know, like, they'll use...
I think that's kind of like part of the point.
Oh, yeah?
Because he's like supposed to, like, despite being the big, muscular, all-powerful man, he's supposed to be like, still have this edge of childlike innocence to him.
Oh, that does make sense, yeah. I can dig that. Javier's here, says last time on Dragon Ball Z Kai. Wait, how do they say it with the Kai?
I don't remember.
Because you can't go Dragon Ball Z, you know,
I think
it's...
go Dragon Ball Z Kai. I think they emphasize the Z instead of the ball.
Dragon Ball Z Kai. Wait, are those ice giants from Thor? The Jotunheim?
Also, the plot is here.
The plot! Let's see. After some time with the ghostly Delphina at my side, I have gotten used to her presence, if not her personality. My soldiers, however, are beginning to wonder if I have gone insane. Oh yeah, because they can't see her! She's a ghost! As hard as I try not to talk to her in front of them, I have been caught having a discussion with thin air on several occasions. The rumors have spread, and I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about it. As I sat down with a glass of wine before bed last night, Darafina suddenly appeared next to me. She eyed the drink hungrily. Wine. I miss it most, that is, after the warmth of a man in my arms. Does it taste good? She asked. Can't exactly have the best while on the road, but it has a good bouquet, I said. I put the wine aside, suddenly feeling uncomfortable drinking it in front of this troubled spirit. Darafina stared at me, and slowly she lifted a hand to touch my cheek, but not in a creepy way. Actually, it was quite creepy because she was a ghost. It felt like a cold, light draft against my skin. Quite creepy, just in time for Halloween. So, how did you come to be in this condition? I asked, pulling away from the creepiness. Darafina prostrated herself, not the other word, on my cot and played with her hair as she spoke. Well, I won't tell you how long ago it was. A lady never reveals her age, but I will tell you a man is responsible. He loved me desperately, and although I was flattered by the attention he gave me, I never led him to believe that I felt the same. Besides, he was ugly and pale, and he rarely bathed. How could a woman love such a man? So, what did he do when he finally realized you did not love him? I said, predicting the direction this story would soon take. Needless to say, he was very jealous. He killed the man I truly loved and used a powerful magic to turn my body into a statue of ice. Thankfully, I possessed some magic of my own. I was able to separate my spirit from my body the moment before he transformed me, Darafina explained. And ever since, you have wandered the underworld looking for someone to free you. Tell me, does this jealous lover still exist? Still live? I asked. Darafina grinned and said, He's not exactly dead, but he's not alive either. Undead. So that's what I was up against.
You've already been here. Meanwhile, his troops are sitting outside the temple. Oh, he's at it again.
He's at it again. He's had too much wine.
What's this?
Dwarves.
The tree has a face on it like it's one of the trees that gives you a level up.
But it doesn't?
I kind of didn't expect it to because it's like all dead.
Oh. How sad.
Indeed. Oh, that's a lot of army. That's at least 50% more army than I was anticipating.
Oops. There's something about Solmyr's accent. I know I didn't capture it this time because usually I get it best after he's spoken in the actual like audio, and then I can like copy. But like I notice when I do copy it directly how I hear it from the game, as best I can at least. It's hard to roll the R's the way he does. Especially in certain words like trouble. Because I need my teeth and my tongue in a certain way to make the sound. So I don't know how to trill that out of the T. There's a song from Redwall that's like similar. It's this Northlander who the Northlanders have very strong, thick accents, and they roll their R's a lot too. And this song, the chorus is basically tramp, tramp, tramp. Like it's a marching song, so they're like tramping along. And he rolls every single one of them, and I'm like, how are you doing that? You kind of have to just like tap the R, I think. It's like tramp. But when in the middle of like speech, it can be a little hard. I was listening to the soundtrack for Anastasia in the car the other day though, and it's a little easier to roll them when I'm pretending to have a Russian accent. I don't actually know if the Russians roll their R's, but apparently they do in that movie, so I was just like... Can you roll your R's, Lyra?
Not really.
Not really? I don't do it great, but like it's like a European thing where they don't actually have R's really. They don't like say their R's the same way Americans do. It's like a very distinctively American sound. And a very pirate sound, I guess. R. You're either an American or a pirate.
Also, the combat speed is already turned all the way up.
Ooh. Oh, hi, Binared.
Welcome.
Javier says, I have some homework to do, so I'll be lurking for the time being. Good luck with your homework, Javier.
Yeah, good luck. You see a man building the foundation for a cabin. You look like an adventure to me, he says as you step up. When you tell him that it's just what you are, he hands you a worn, dirty pair of boots. Here, he says, I dug these boots of travel a few days ago. I have no need for them, so I guess today's your lucky day. And that makes us... Let's us move farther.
When you said today's your lucky day, I heard you say today's zero lucky day. I'm like, huh?
Is Zero's lucky day.
It is?
Congratulations, Zero. It's your lucky day.
Whee!
Well, the plot is back.
Oh my goodness. Is this the girl now? Hedevin, yes, it's girl time. After more than 2 weeks together, we have settled into a routine each night at camp. Onavin builds a fire. It's funny because his name sounds like oven. While Thard, Roavin, and Friedrich, Fridelok pitch the tents. Kodge, the bowman, does all the hunting and cooking. We bully him because his name is Kodge. His roast rabbit is the best I've ever had, so I've asked him to become my cook if I ever become Queen of Great Arcane again. He agreed. Although Tharge and the others still treat me like their queen, I insist I do my share of the work. But I usually end up mending torn clothes or helping Tadavin place protective spells over the camp so we're not discovered. You know, woman's work. When we settle down for the night and the order of the night watch has been chosen, Tharge, Tadavin, and I sit together and plan our actions for the next day. Inevitably, Tharge brings up the foolishness of our quest. I feel like I'm hunting Snark. What? Tharge blarted. Nearby, Kodge chuckled openly. What? I asked. Snark, Kodge said. No such animal, my queen. It's a hunter's joke. Fathers send their sons out into the forest to find a snark as sort of initiation into manhood. It's usually described as a six-legged critter with the, he said critter, with the head of a pig and the body of a cat. The sun stays out all day and night and comes back the next morning thinking they have failed. My own father laughed at me for more than an hour. It's an old joke. Yes, and this sword of the gods is a damned snark, Tharge said.
I didn't ask for your snark.
I know, right? Yeah. I'm not hunting for your snark. I believe it exists, Tharge. If we're ever going to defeat Magnus, it has to exist. How long are we going to wander around looking for it? Months? A year? I stood up, suddenly unable to deal with my advisor's bad temper. Ever since I allowed Solmyr to join us against his advice, the dwarf has been completely disagreeable. Well, Tharge, I'm not ready to go back and become Magnus's slave yet. Are you? I stormed away, but there was a part of me that wondered if Tharge was right. He has given me such good advice in the past, and I really didn't have any solid proof that the Sword of the Gods was anything more than the clever creation of a good storyteller.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness! She has not been listening to Tharge, like, at all for the past few years, it feels like. All he does is complain. It's like, Tharge has given me such good advice in the past, has he?
Yeah.
What has he?
When we first started.
Yeah, when we first started, definitely. He was a big fish in a little pond.
But now
I think she keeps him around for, like, nostalgia.
Now he's a big fish in the ocean.
Yeah, right?
Filled with far bigger fish.
Mm-hmm. Like Solmyr and his big, strong arms.
I suddenly regret naming that stream that.
Speaking of Solmyr's strong arms, looks like we're back underground.
Yeah, we very quickly switch. English. It's hard. And probably fake. I've never been proven that it actually exists, so I choose to believe that it doesn't.
It doesn't make sense. It's a nonsensical language.
Look at that.
Oh, would you look at that? Binnared is now following. Thanks for the follow, Binnared.
Yeah, thanks.
I hope I'm saying your name right.
One day, what's his face? What's your name again? Catavan. May be. Oh no, there are ghosts here. I don't like ghosts. I don't stand a ghost of a chance.
You don't stand a ghost of a chance.
Beat him up quickly.
Don't let them touch your cheek. It'll be creepy.
Not untrue.
I'll never get over the fact that the ghost just sits there juggling its head just for fun. There's no reason to do that.
I don't know. Just for fun sounds like a reason to me.
Okay, fair.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Beat him up! Ganon's here. Ganon says the ghosts gave up the ghost. Don't give up the ghost. The dog's portrait looks hilarious. Oh, whoa, whoa.
Some people are finally getting some archery up in this house.
Gotta up that archery.
Gotta get some archery to up.
Does only one of them has archery?
A few of them do, but
Oh, okay.
not all of them. Definitely nowhere near 7 of them. Can we beat this? Chuckles, I'm in danger. Am I gonna say that every time I save the danger under the danger save? Absolutely.
Excellent.
All right. Solmyr exists.
Yeah. I hope you have not forgotten me.
I have. Oh, there go all of the mages.
Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo-hoo. No! The elders! We lost one! No! We lost 3 all at once!
No, that was the last
They
snare.
were too old! Huh?
That was the last snare. There's no guarantee they're here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Phew. Well, they just went off to retirement. They don't leave a trace when they die. Oh, you're dead.
You have no proof.
You sure left a trace when you died? Are you really a genie? Ganon says, ugh, I forgot about the venom spawns. What a silly creature design. Is that like electrical, like, slime mold thing?
Yeah.
Weepy.
Hey, I guess since Solmyr is here, he knows how to make the dragon factory, so he can do either or.
Oh, nice.
The jello mold with teeth.
Yes. Oh, I'm so glad we have someone else phrasing things.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
I think you'll be able to hit me. Oh. You'll definitely be able to hit me if you live. Oh, you're able to hit me too. Who has less health? You do, and I don't think I can brutalize you enough to... Splendid.
Oh gosh. Good. Oh gosh. Yay.
Alright, resurrection.
Yay. Thank goodness. Solmyr's a good guy. A real swell guy.
You're a real swell guy.
Gosh.
Alright, thinking of challenging. Oh no.
Oh no. Well, you're a real swell gal.
Gasp! Ah, my halflings have murdered links. Oh, they're back.
Wait, Lyra, if I'm swell and you're swell, then this stream is full of hot air. Get it? Because we're like swelling up like a balloon and we're gonna... Okay.
Oh no, griffins. Oh, I didn't think.
Oh no.
I thought I had a turn to compose myself. I didn't realize I was already here.
No composing. The concert is now.
Come over here. Can I keep doing that? Oh, that doesn't help much. Yeah, you can just aim anywhere, so no range penalty.
The fact that your cursor's like an arrow just makes me think you're gonna like poke them with the arrow. You just walk up to the griffin and poke it in the head with an arrow. Boink.
Take this.
And that.
Griffins
And
their
another thing.
unlimited retaliations. I don't know if this is the best way to go about this, but it's the way I'm going about this, so... Nope, they're dead.
If it's the Lyra... if it's the Lyra way, then it's the best way. Because you're the best.
No, you.
Oh! Lyra! What am I supposed to do with that? I don't... I don't have a reverse Uno card on me.
Imagine not having... Oh! I almost did the I'm gonna say goodbye to you. Bye.
Bye. I taught a pretty tat.
Or did you?
I did Tia Putty Tat. The way they sprawl when they get killed.
Good, I have a turn to figure out who I want to give this to. Okay, you do. It's like, does no one have tactics? But you do. You have tactics. So I can give that to you. Can I build anything? Can I, Zero? Can I?
If you believe.
Believe in the me that believes in you.
Yes. If you believe hard enough, then you can. You can do anything you put your mind to.
Even world domination?
Of course, especially world domination.
Here, take this. Advanced offense. We all punch harder now.
Yeah.
You're giving this to me. Because I deserve it most. Now let's go down to this one. Whee!
Okay.
Those are some ballistas.
Huh? Oh, I thought you said like blisters, but with a funny accent.
Ballistas!
Blisters.
Look at blue off near our main castle. Well, not main castle, our first. That's a level up. I don't want to mess with you. Oh, that's a tent.
Ooh.
Zero, that's a tent.
A red tent.
A cool tent.
I live there.
So it looked like just the ballistas.
Yeah.
But it was actually a whole army.
Well, someone has to be pushing them around. They're not sentient ballistas.
Unless.
Unless?
Oh, here we go. Chill,
What's an
all of you.
unless? Just a faraway word.
You all need
Just
to
a
chill.
faraway thought. A thought? About what? About something I ought? A thought about something that somebody ought. Lyra, the old 2D animated Lorax cartoon was so good. Have you seen it?
I have not.
Oh my goodness, it's like so good. Why did they mess up the anime the movie when they had such a perfect like setup to follow?
But it was fun. Mind you, I didn't watch the original, so there was nothing to ruin for me.
Oh, I think the problems people have with the new movie is like specific. It's not by comparison to the original. I haven't seen the new movie, so all I'm saying is they should have just done the original again.
The original. Two.
I think most people, from what I've heard, people complain about the new Lorax because the Lorax acts like too mean. Like he tries to kill the guy by sending him down a river, and then he's like, "Wait, I changed my mind," which is just like, would he go that far? Like,
what? I don't remember any of this.
yeah, he like puts the guy on a boat, like on a bed or something, and sends him floating down a river.
Oh, everything's an army.
Oh.
So, but if you ever just have the really strong urge to play some Heroes of Might and Magic 4, don't forget, especially in 4, don't forget to check what actually is in the stack, because the stack can have whole armies in it.
132 dwarves. 132 halflings.
Oh, I forgot to slow them. Ow, I've been
Oh.
punched.
Ganon's like, oh yes, inexplicable self-operating ballistas.
Those are my favorite kinds. Just remember, it's fine that I forgot. Because dwarves and golems are rude about actually getting hit with magic.
Ah. You have to like physically fisticuff them to death?
Yeah. That did about as well as I expected it to.
Mm-hmm.
Dwarves have less magic resistance, so I'm gonna magic you in the face. Ow, my spleen.
69, nice.
Ow. What happened to her retaliation strike? I thought she already...
It's not ladylike.
Unless... Anyways. Bind wounds. I can hit the halflings. Bonk.
Yes.
Ah, that was my forehead you broke.
I forgot about the halflings.
You forgot about the 92 halflings casually sitting at the back?
Yeah. It just looked like one guy. I didn't even see the one guy.
Oh. Me, you didn't see all those halflings in the back? Also me misses the dwarf standing right next to my guys.
He does kind of blend in, doesn't he? Oh, he's dizzy.
It didn't even occur to me that they were bad guys until I was like, wait a minute, this person can shoot. Why aren't they shooting? Oh, there's dwarves right there.
Oh my goodness. $2,000.
Oh, hey, she got a range attack.
minutes. Yay!
Sick. What's
For
this?
the lock.
Oh, this is what I thought it was.
Ah.
Ah, behemoths. Emilia will crush this army like a bug.
Nice.
Unless... Can I hit any of these guys with magic? No. That's what I thought. Abaca magic.
No?
Huh? Oh, they're all standing behind the...
Oh.
Would this be a terrible move? Maybe, but I'm doing it anyways. It was not a terrible move. Alright, Jane, shoot now. It's glorious.
Yay!
She does 7 damage, but you know, it's more than the 0 she's been doing.
It's so pitiful. Yeah, kill those ugly sand slashes.
Don't let Nyx hear you say that. Oh no, it's a rock! They're trying to rock our world!
It's The Rock? I love that guy. He was so fun in Moana.
Alright, that was him, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You're dead. You're probably
What
dead.
can I say except you're welcome? The earth, the sun, the sky. Hey, it's okay, you're welcome.
You know,
I'm just
despite having the
ordinary
Papio named
guy.
Moana, I've still never actually seen Moana.
Oh, it's an okay movie.
You're an okay
Yep.
movie.
Oh, thanks. Are you picky with movies at all?
Not really.
Eh.
They're just long.
Do you like... What?
They're
They're
just
just long?
Yeah.
Do you go from like all movies are pretty okay, or like you enjoy them, and then you have like certain favorites, or do you just like really like all movies? Are you like when
Uh,
you watch them?
I think the all are pretty okay, and then I have some favorites.
Okay. How often do you find like a least favorite movie? Like you watch a movie and it's like, wow, that was bad.
Uh,
Can you like remember any?
I don't remember any.
Huh. You know, Lyra, it must be a really fun existence to have enjoyed so many movies. You know, as much as I like to complain about stuff, like how much more fun would life be if I just like enjoyed everything?
All right, I have mass healing.
You can heal the masses.
Yeah, it's great. Also, this vampire needs to not. That's the exact opposite of not. That was literally the exact opposite of not. And I need you to.
Halflings are just like mosey over there.
That's the opposite of not. And I need you to cease.
Protect the children.
Well, at least Heroes 4 was consistent in making vampires annoying to fight. At least vampires aren't like ghosts. Like vampires are annoying to fight, but they're also fun to use.
Uh-huh.
Because they when they attack, the opponent can attack back, and also they like heal X amount of the damage they do.
Uh-huh.
Whereas with ghosts, they're annoying to fight because you miss them all the time. So obviously, with how video games work, when the opponent has ghosts, you hit 10% of the time. When you have the ghosts, they miss you 10% of the time.
What?
That's just how it works. That's just how luck works in video games. That's not even this game specific. It's just like if you got a luck-based video game, the computer has phenomenal luck and you have terrible luck.
Yeah. Is that like just how it feels, or do they like program it that way?
I have no clue.
I will say having a Pokemon that has a move that is very luck based, whether or not it hits or not, with that 70% accuracy, it does feel very random. Like some days I'm just hitting every time, and some days I can't hit at all. I'll like throw it out 5 times in a row and not hit, you know?
Y'all chill. Oh, that was the wrong button, guys. We just lost the spells app. Well, that kind of fitting. I would expect hitting a rock with an arrow would do almost nothing, but that also did almost nothing.
It goes ping. Your arrow is just.
And it's fitting that Emilia, with her energy blast shots, does far more damage than everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
That's not why she does more damage, but it's fitting.
Yeah. She's just a little girl.
With laser shots.
With laser beams.
Gazer beams.
Laser beam. That's from... That's that guy who died in Incredibles.
Yeah. One of many.
Oh, one of many!
Ah, these guys are tougher than I thought.
Oh my goodness, Lyra.
What? It's true.
Just like one of many. No, Lyra. Have you ever seen Atlantis?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember how, like, 200 people die in that movie and then they acknowledge it. They like mourn. I was watching this guy on YouTube watch the movie for the first time. I love finding like these people on YouTube. I don't know where they come from, but they apparently haven't seen any movies. So they like watch movies for the first time and like record themselves. And he was like pointing out how there are people straight up dying in the scene where they're like where the ship is getting like flooded, because there's a scene where 3 people are like trying to run to safety and then the door shuts and it clearly shuts between, and like one of the guys doesn't make it and he's like, that guy's dead, and he's like, man, there's so many people dying, they're not gonna acknowledge it, they're like, it's Disney, they're not gonna acknowledge it, and then they like actually do, and he's like, oh my goodness. And then the guy, he's like, we set out on this expedition with 200 of the greatest men and women, and he's like, they put a number to it. 200 people died.
No. Alright, ma'am or sir, I need you to die. Thank you. Have a rotten day. I tried to say it in the Wario voice, but I definitely cannot do a Wario voice.
What even would a warrior voice sound like?
Like the Charles Martinet Wario voice?
Wait. Are you saying... Wait.
Like the Mario character, Wario.
Wario! I kept hearing warrior. Like a warrior voice. I'm like, is there a specific one? I actually can't do a Wario voice either, in that I can't really like remember how he sounds every time. 'Cause it's not just it's like always different from what I'm imagining it. He has a very like specific way he talks. I had a Wario game actually. It was on the GameCube.
Oh,
And
that's
on the
before
cover he's like sitting in a pile of gold.
That's before the WarioWare era.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I actually never played WarioWare actually. I kind of want to try it. Wait, is WarioWare a party game?
Yeah, it's more of a party game, I'd say.
Okay. So it's like multiplayer.
Honestly, I think it's more of a like handed around the room kind of party game. However, the newest one is also multiplayer.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool.
But I believe that was like one of the cool points about it. I was like, oh, this one's actually multiplayer.
Yeah, I have a friend who loves WarioWare. I don't actually even know how many games there are. Cause I thought there was like one WarioWare game, and it turns out there's like multiple.
Yeah. I was hoping that would do more.
People who can do like perfect Wario, Mario, and Luigi voices
Are not,
on command.
are not played by Illumination.
Oh my goodness.
Too soon?
Okay, Lyra, what's your take on Chris Pratt?
Honestly, my main take is that I feel like Charles Martinet deserved that role.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like I don't think Chris Pratt is incapable of doing a good job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't see him as like a poor cast, and I'm sure he'll have fun with it. But like, there's a Mario voice, you know?
Yeah, it's like that's my biggest thing. Like, there's a specific Mario voice, and if we don't get it, it's gonna sound wrong. And like, the further away from Mario you get, the weaker their voices are in our heads. Like, Mario's like, you can't do that. Luigi's like, but then once you get to like Peach, like Peach has a special voice, but it's like not like ingrained in our souls.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then like stuff like Bowser, doesn't have an official voice. Like not like with talking lines, except
He's
for
spoken before.
except for Sunshine, which nobody liked anyways.
Wait, he's only ever spoken in Sunshine?
Yeah, except for maybe some like Mario lines, like only like
Yeah.
actual like genuine long lines of speech.
Uh-huh.
I forget Luigi's lines. Like the only time like most of the times where oh, thanks, Teal. This army was probably stronger before you died to it. Oh.
Oh my goodness. All of my Luigi line uh memory is from Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah, I was about to say, Luigi has like in the not necessarily 1 but 2 and 3, Luigi talks a lot in Luigi's Mansion compared to how much the Mario Brothers talk. And
Mm-hmm.
finally, the archer actually does damage when he shoots.
Oh my goodness.
And most of the Mario Brothers lines are just like short, simple one-liners and stuff, but he actually has some stuff in Luigi's Mansion, especially 2. I haven't played enough of 3 to know if they kept it.
Oh, okay. I've only ever played 1. So he doesn't have like a terrible amount of lines in 1, but he does speak a lot, or he vocalizes a lot, I guess I should say. Which is fun.
Oh, I gave you this. That's why you shoot so hard.
Mario had a couple of like random lines in 64 when he's like idle. He'll like go to sleep and start like mumbling words. I think.
I used to know that line. There are a lot of bandits, so I'm trying to charm 180. Maybe I should have taken that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's so sad because you know Illumination or Nintendo or whoever was in charge of casting picked Chris Pratt because Chris Pratt is an actor with like Hollywood name recognition.
It was definitely Illumination who did the pick.
Okay. But like, your audience, who are you making this movie for? The people you're making the movie, like, Charles is name recognition, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they don't realize, but like they had to have known like to some degree because they hired him for like bit roles, I guess. I hope he's at least gonna be on like the voice coach team. I hope he's like in the studio with the actors, like giving them pointers and stuff at the very least, you know?
Yeah. Something along those lines is actually why I have a bit of faith in the movie in general.
Yeah?
'Cause like in the direction that they're gonna take it.
Mm-hmm.
Because not voice acting wise, but like story and humor and etc. etc.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's because Miyamoto is helping working on it.
Yeah. Man, Miyamoto showed up and he like looks like a cartoon. He's so grinny.
I'll beat up these guys for a life totem. That's not the official name of this at all, but that's what I'm calling it. Bonk. Bonk. One second.
Oh man. I have faith in the movie because one, we've been having a good streak. I know it's not related, but like Sonic was good and Pikachu was good. So like it has to like the universe is coming together. This is the good timeline, you know? Two, Chris Pratt, Jack Black, these guys are gonna have fun. And as long as they have fun, even if they don't sound like correct, I think I'll at least have fun watching them.
I'll have fun.
Yeah. And three, it's like it's Illumination. They don't make like super deep movies like Pixar or DreamWorks try to, but they make fun movies and they're so good at making 3D animation look nice. You know? It's just like it's like their aesthetic quality is off the charts. They really know how to bring it when it comes to making it look nice. So it's at the very least gonna be a really nice looking movie. I enjoy watching Illumination movies for the aesthetic. I really want to watch Sing actually. Like I kind of slept on Sing because I saw the trailer and I wasn't into one of the characters. Like I saw that character and I was like, I know what your arc's gonna be and I already don't like it, so I'm not gonna watch it. But Sing is like just so up my alley in terms of style. Like first of all, I love jukebox musicals. I love musicals in general. Just getting that out there. But like, I'm not a snub when it comes to jukebox musicals where you take like a bunch of pop songs and you put them together and the characters sing them. Like, I think that's fun. I really liked Happy Feet, you know, so like, it's cool. And the animal designs are so wacky. Like, I love how they look like animals, but they're like nicely anthropomorphized and they don't go too hard on the, like, you know, I like Zootopia where they try to keep the anatomy really like accurate and stuff. That's really cool. Like that's one style. And I enjoy like the BoJack Horseman, like where they just look like humans with animal heads. And like Sing is kind of in the middle where they're like properly cartoon animals.
Also plot.
All right. Oh, plot. What is the name of the undead suitor who imprisoned you? I asked Dorafina one night. She came to me every night now, not in a creepy way, but just insisting that we talk. She seemed bored, almost desperate for the company of another. Mazalian. Mazalian? Mazlian? Maslian. One of those, she said. She leaned back on my cot, playing seductively with her hair. I don't have hair, so she couldn't do it for mine. Anyways, that would have been creepy. I tried not to look at her.
Speaking of creepy.
Oh, he's so creepy. Sometimes I play with my hair and he watches me. So creepy. I turn my eyes away. Sometimes I sneak into the prison where he keeps my body, you know, to check up on myself. every day, Mazalian spends hours talking to me. Only he's not talking to me. He's talking to a block of ice that looks like me. Obsessed, I pointed out. He would have to still carry an infatuation for her after all this time. Wait, isn't he undead?
Yeah.
So he's a zombie who's still in love with a block of ice.
Maybe Lich would be more accurate.
Oh, okay. Creepy, I
more
say.
accurate, but it sounds like a fair assumption.
Okay, so he's not like an undead soldier, like, kind of.
Probably not.
Uh-huh. Creepy, I say, Dorafina said. Sometimes he kisses me in a way that would normally get his face slapped. That is, if I were still in my body. That sent a shiver down my spine. So, how am I supposed to change you back? You can hear me like trying to figure out who's talking when they don't give me any indication. So, how am I supposed to change you back? I haven't even heard of such magic before. That's the easy part, she said. She sat up and looked deeply into my eyes. It's an old-fashioned curse. Someone who cares for me, really cares for me, must give me a kiss. A kiss? I said. Yes, Dorafina said, grinning mischievously. And I must admit, I'm looking forward to it. Gross!
This guy, I truly love you, I promise. Also, this guy places a curse on her that only, hold on, getting that, only disappears with true love's kiss, and then repeatedly kiss her to no effect.
Oh no! Oh no! That's why he's kissing it.
I'm surprised.
Gannon says, I've been watching a lot of those myself lately. I think they mean the react channels that watches movies. I highly suspect the majority of these reactors are faking it really well. No way they haven't seen this many classics. Hey, you actually never know. There are some people who just never got to see certain movies growing up. And it's really easy to miss out and sleep on a lot of movies.
I do that.
Yeah. A lot of the times when I actually watch movies, it's usually because either someone in my family or a friend has forced me to, sat me down and said, hey, let's watch a movie, or it's part of something larger that I want to be in a discussion about. And so I have to watch it so I don't get spoiled, you know?
I don't know why it didn't occur to me that I can use the heal spell outside of battle. I need the Quaple portal. Where might I find that? Oh, there was an eye over there. Hold on, we're heading back.
A Mike Wazowski?
Sure. I can't believe our resources were stolen. Zero, why did you let them steal the resources?
Because I'm evil, that's why.
Thought I could trust you. Take that. That.
Gannon says, well, it's believable for a few, but when their video library gets too full, it's kind of like, yeah, nah, I don't believe you anymore. Yeah, the ones I've found, their libraries aren't unbelievably large, and some of them are younger, so I could feasibly believe they just weren't.
Yeah, that's one other thing I'm thinking like someone I know, I watch Shugga Conroy.
Mm-hmm.
They're not super young. They're old. He's probably your age.
Really?
Only mildly older, like 1 year older.
Oh, okay.
Just that
Yeah.
I can interact with, right? No? Okay.
It's just random. Okay. It's just a magic carp.
And basically just not fully, but just about any movie that came out before he was born, no matter how much of a classic it is, he hasn't seen.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, once like someone younger than us, like someone who's like 20, 22-ish, I could easily
Yeah.
see just like not having seen.
Especially like the 2D Disneys, you know, after like 3D became big.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Lyra, how many Disney movies would you say you've like not seen? Like just rough, a lot or a little?
A lot.
A lot? Okay, let's go through like a list and see how many you've missed.
It's definitely gonna be, I've seen most of them early on and not so much recently.
Okay. Do
Oh,
you want to try and like list them, or do you want me to like go
oh,
through a list?
heavens no, I can't even list all the Generation 1 Pokemon. You want me to list Disney movies?
Okay, new plan. Lyra lists all Generation 1 Pokemon.
Pikachu.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's
You
more
did
over
it! That's it!
here. Wait.
Hmm?
How do I function?
Excuse
Oh
me.
wait, here's how I function. I purchased the Cloud Castle so I can create units so I can actually beat that gate downstairs. Hello, Teal. How are you today? Genies? Gins? That did absolutely nothing. Let's try this again with feeling. Much better. Go, my dwarves. Can you actually do anything? No, but you're going.
They can intimidate. Gannon says
Should
Aladdin, The Little Mermaid, Beauty and Beast, Snow White, The Lion King, Jungle Book. Are these movies that you've seen or haven't seen? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, okay. Hi. I don't think I'm not sure if the stream can hear it. I know because you like have some sound settings on, but you've been like buzzing for me.
Hmm.
You know, like white noise, and then suddenly it's gone completely silent.
Oh, here I go. I missed and clicked slightly to the left, and my dude just, instead of shooting, just casually walked out into danger. What's this reporter go down there? Okay. Excellent. There's more stuff down here. Is it useful stuff? Why am I fighting vampires? This was a mistake.
Always a mistake to fight
Oh,
vampires,
man.
Lyra.
You were talking about how the vampires look like generic Halloween vampires, but you didn't hear them.
Oh no, do they say blah blah?
Basically.
Oh my goodness, really? Lyra, are you pulling my leg?
No.
Oh my goodness. They called me the Count.
Get used to this. I'm dead. Oh, I guess this game doesn't have the ghosts that you can miss.
Do the ghosts go woo?
No.
Oh.
They go, woo!
Wait, do all the characters have like a voice line?
Not all of them, but most of them, I'd say.
Oh man. I probably talked about this before, but I always remember back in my childhood, my dad would play this game called, I think it was actually Warcraft or something.
Probably Snorecraft. Oh, excellent.
But like you basically start with like a little building, and you have some, and that building can make peons, and and you send your peons to the forest to chop down the trees and like harvest the rocks, and then you bring them back, and then you can build like something that can create other characters or like other soldiers.
Yeah. Again wakes up. The ghosts cackle.
Ooh. Ooh.
Look, a bunch of loot to give to Emilia because I'm biased. Also because she's definitely one of the people. She's definitely the most important person going into the next mission.
Oh.
Except for maybe Solmyr, but he's downstairs. Take this! And that! Ow.
Ouch.
So did they just, like, put the battlefield at an angle because they wanted to be, like, different?
I guess.
Because it was never at an angle before, and it's never defaulted to be at an angle after. At least I think it's never. I think it's always at the side by default.
Do you
Oh, I just
not
clicked.
like it at an angle?
Well, it's kind of hard to see what you're doing. Like, it's not like really much that matters. Enough that really matters. But I definitely feel like it causes a few more misclicks than just being straight at her from the side.
Oh, okay.
Look at all this loot going straight to Emilia. She's gonna be so strong. No one will be able to beat her. Could I get up there? I hope I don't need to be up there. That's so far away. Alright, let's hope that, oops. That's enough
Whoops.
army for ghosts. I didn't stand a ghost of a chance.
Not a ghost of a chance.
Anyways, dang it, game. Anyways, hopefully that's enough army for Solmyr, because he's kind of been doing nothing downstairs for a while.
Woof.
This gate has stood here a long time. It will only open for Queen Emilia Nighthaven. Emilia senses a bond with this gate, even as she approaches it.
A bond with the gate?
Yeah, they're best friends forever. That was a mistake! Okay, it wasn't as much of a mistake as I thought. Thought I missed my stakes. Ooh. That person got royally destroyed. Magic you. Magical experience. Take this! Ow. Take this. And this. And this. And we'll let you walk to the door. And this. And this. Thank you, all shooters, for specifically targeting different people, so you're they could still counter shot both times. Ooh, you punched the door out. Come on out here, guys. Be my friend. I wonder why teleport in this game lets you use it on the opponent. That's honestly low-key kind of broken.
Maybe for situations like this where they won't come out?
Maybe, but on the flip side, why not just make it so they come out?
That's, you know what? You make a good point.
Make a solid argument. Look at everyone leveling up.
Look at that.
There's the purple
would you
gate.
look? There it is.
I think the Emilia half of this mission is practically done.
Nice.
Well, I have the room. I may as well take them.
You might as well. Yeah. Oh. I'll go first, Tharge said, followed by Onavan and Roavan. You bring up the rear. All right? I nodded. I was holding a pair of unlit torches while the halfling Frodelock tried to light some tinder with a knife and a piece of flint. Each time she failed to light the tinder, she rubbed the flint 3 times on her dark hair and tried again. Oh, what's that all about? I asked her about the strange custom. For luck, Frodelock said. If you start the fire without brushing it on your hair first, the torch will go out at the precise moment when you need it most, like in the middle of battle or something. Ah, I see, I said. I looked up at Tadavin, who was watching us, and saw him roll his eyes. Finally, Frodelock got the torches lit. She kept one for herself and handed the other to Tharge. Okay, all ready? Tharge said. Everyone answered except the halfling. Wait a minute, she said. She turned in a circle to the right 3 times, then 3 more times back to the other direction. Everyone stared at her, waiting. When she finished her ritual, she looked at me and asked, What? I'm not even going to ask, I said. Let's go find the Sword of the Gods.
Oh.
She's a witch! Burn her!
Oh, okay. You know. 7 bone dragon. Oh, hello. Hello, plot.
Let's see. Is that? That's still her, poking from the decaying walls of the dusty chamber. Like giant stone roots were ancient coffins. Some of them had fallen apart and spilled their rotten contents on the floor. Gross. One such sarcophagus in the rear dropped a mummified warrior clutching a shining blade as perfect and clean as the day it was forged. Grody. That must be the Sword of the Gods. When you hear a oh, I guess this is in third person. Never mind. then you hear a clattering like 1,000 drummers approaching from an alcove to your right. Weapons ready, Tharge shouts. The first bone dragon dips its great skull to enter the chamber. It stretches its skinless wings and raised its head towards the ceiling in the manner of a real dragon. But the sound that fills the air is more like a soul-chilling shriek than a threatening roar. Now you know why no one has recovered the Sword of the Gods before now.
Look, there's one for each of us. Bone dragons.
Bones.
Chili.
I feel it in my bones.
I got a bone to pick with you. that was at least moderately rude. Although I love how the fear ability scares you away a block,
Yeah.
a few spaces, so you can then, if you range you then are free to shoot again.
Yeah. That's nice.
It's kind of
Those wings definitely have membranes between them.
it makes it kind of a bad ability.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because like it's supposed to be like, oh, you spook them and you get some distance between you and them, but when you do it on range units, it proceeds to scare them.
Oh, you mean it's bad for them?
Yeah, it's bad for them, good for us, but it's their ability,
Oh,
so
okay.
it's like it's supposed to be good for them.
Yeah. I mean, you know, fear has there's a reason for it. It's useful for survival, I guess. When I brought the sword of the gods into the light of day, I could feel its power vibrating in my hands. In that moment, I believed for the first time that we could actually defeat Gavin Magnus. I turned to those who accompanied me, people that I now considered friends. I want to thank you all, I said. Magnus doesn't know how much trouble he's in, Rolovin said. All this is pointless unless the genie can find a way to defend us from the crystal pendulum, Thard said. He will, I said. If there is a way, I know Solmyr won't rest until he's found it.
I think I finished these in reverse order.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now I can go bully everyone.
Oh! We're in the... Wait, what did that say?
It was a Keymaster tent. There have been a bunch of areas with what are those things called? All the other players are behind gates that I can't go through, and these are the keys to these are the tents I need to open them and go through. So now we can go beat them up. So these guys have something to do while they wait for Solmyr. Emilia, we're just gonna stay out of the way of the locals and just mind our business, unless.
Unless...
I'm surprised. I don't know if I finished my point, but I think I... Okay. I think I beat the Solmyr half of this quest first.
Blah, blah.
On my last playthrough.
Oh, okay. The way you said it made it sound like you beat it in the wrong order this time, and I was like scratching my head because it didn't seem like it.
This is a really hard fight. What do I need to do for this? Because it can't be this hard. It can't be so hard that I... Okay. I got a plan. Wait a minute. What did I do this turn? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I beat the stuff last turn, right? Yeah. Or 2 turns ago, maybe. What I'm saying is like, oh, come on. Really?
Really?
What I was saying is I doubt the...
Yeah?
It seems weird that this fight is so hard. Cause like... The Emilia stuff, like we're already done with all the Emilia stuff and you can't even break through this gate.
Hmm. Yeah, it would be interesting if they purposefully let you finish the Emilia stuff first and then had her meet up with Solmyr.
Didn't you hit that?
Huh? Carol says he won't rest because he's watching you sleep, but not in a creepy way.
Does this work on anyone? Just these dudes.
Blah blah.
Oh, I'm just gonna brute force it and hope that it's... enough.
Okie dokie. Here's hoping.
Knock, knock. It's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, wherever Spider can.
Oh, there are the vampires killing half our dwarves in one shot and healing up to full from it. Okay. I was as bad as I thought. Especially with Resurrection.
Resurrection. Level up. For some reason, level 25 seems very low. Maybe I'm just thinking in terms of like Pokemon levels. But
Yeah, I think 30 is pretty solidly late campaign game for
okay,
heroes.
gotcha. It also doesn't
Okay, yeah,
help
everything's
that
just afraid of us now. So.
it doesn't help that like with the number of units you have can go into like the 300s and then your level's just like 25.
Boom. Is there supposed to be another way I can get to that? Because I have long since been to Flee for me. Excellent. Okay. Wait a minute. Beat this guy
A
up.
minute.
2 minutes. 6 minutes.
What?
Oh, I made... Oh, no, I didn't make a mistake.
Make my music. Do do do.
Because nightmares can be a nightmare to fight.
Yeah, those horses kind of scare me.
Yeah, but we have enough good units that them freezing one in place won't be too terrible for us.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, since they're just like animal shaped, like they are not wearing any armor, they don't have any like riders, they're just like an animal. They're not even like emitting stuff constantly. Sometimes they like breathe fire a little, but they just look like they look like they shouldn't be that strong. So like when you first went up against, I think there were like 3 stacks of them and they just kept killing you, I was like, oh no.
I sure did just walk. I sure was like,
Yep.
I could shoot, but what if I just walked up and intimidated them instead?
You gotta get some exercise.
What if we just spent almost 2,000 gold on getting everyone to level up?
Yes.
Did it.
Yes. Look at that. We're almost at level 30. Warlord.
Oh, she finally has archery.
Nice. The weakest archery.
Yeah. On the bright side, her class gives her a little bit of archery, so it's not as weak as it would normally be. Can I go through here?
Okay.
I cannot go through here. It's probably... Hey, please beat up this town for us. Why must you sit here with the dudes I don't like? Oh, there's a dead green guy.
Oops.
Oh, there's blue.
What's he even doing?
I don't want to engage in vampire business.
Blah blah.
I am going to steal one, just so I don't have to fight it. I'm immediately
Okay.
going to dismiss you.
Cool.
Whee!
You're dismissed.
You're dismissed.
That slime creature really was just like, hey, I've just been turned purple. Can I go home? You're excused.
You're excused.
Am I?
No.
Am I?
You face things far too frequently to be excused
Oh,
for your crimes. Hassan,
pardon me,
smack!
please.
Tenant Lord.
Oh.
Welcome to the exterior of your castle. How would you like a session of being throttled?
Die, die, die.
Well, I guess... See, this is why teleport is useful. I didn't even get the gate down and they're already dead.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
And
You didn't even have to. Yeah.
I beat it fast enough after saying they're already dead that it's totally plausible. It would have been totally plausible on your end that it was just the lag and not me actually saying they're already dead before they're already dead.
I definitely said it before they were literally dead. I think. I don't know.
I was saying I did, but also I beat them fast enough after saying that they were dead before they were dead that it was plausible that it was just the lag on your end.
Gotcha.
Come and get me.
Yeah, I was playing on Discord the other day, and I noticed there's like
Whoa.
hardly any lag on Discord streams.
Yeah. Oop. It's plot time.
Let's see. Resting in an unlocked cell, like an ornate sculpture, was Dorafina's body of ice. Carefully, I ran a finger along its smooth surface, not in a creepy way. It didn't make sense that a simple kiss would turn this statue of ice to flesh, but I bent forward and pressed my lips against her frozen ones.
It's Zero's favorite, a smooch.
Suddenly, I felt them kissing me back in a creepy way. Dorafina caught me in her embrace and kissed me longingly. Finally, we parted, and I took a step back. She was whole, flesh and blood, beautiful. Thank you for the kiss, Solmyr, she said. Then I remembered why I was here. Now it is your turn, I said. Tell me about the crystal. Dorafina stepped uncomfortably close to me and placed a single hand on my hip. It is said that the crystal was cut from a cave deep inside this world long, long ago. But they also say that 2 crystals were brought out of the cave, each from the opposite side of the cavern, and thus their powers were opposites as well. One became the rainbow crystal, and the other was cut down into smaller pieces, Dorafina said softly. Those other pieces, what became of them? They were distributed to the most powerful wizards of the land to do with as they wished. And I will tell you what they did, but you must first promise to give me another kiss. I nodded. One of the crystals was used to forge the mind shield. Wear it and it will negate the power of the crystal pendulum. You and your army will be safe, she said. She leaned so close that I could feel her warmth melding with my own. I lowered my head and kissed her softly. Now I finally know why I have never felt comfortable around Serafina. Men die for such a woman. She's well, a femme fatale.
I expected Zero to substitute that for no, why I felt so comfortable around what's her face. She wanted to smooch me.
She wanted to smooch me. Oh my goodness, that was so gross. He would like kiss the statue and suddenly it was kissing him back.
You would never think so by looking at the visual style, but this game is not even close to being PG. Oh yeah, we did the pirate campaign.
Oh yeah. People die when they are killed.
Sometimes people cry when they are killed.
Ooh.
Could make this take less time, but just like skipping Emilia. Mm-hmm. But what's the fun in that?
Are you like collecting stuff?
Yeah.
You're just kind of exploring.
Oh, hello, Blue. How are you today? Not good, it would seem. With your 19 centaurs, yeah.
Oh no!
I expected you to run.
Run away and never return.
That's why there's the gate that only Emilia. That's the purpose of. Okay. I just realized something.
Mm-hmm.
Ignore this autoplay. Happy. Some people cry when they're killed. So, hello. Welcome, Happy.
Hi.
I blame Zero. She's rubbing off on me with her phrasing.
Some people die when they cry, huh?
What was it?
Something about you realizing something about a Emilia only portal, something.
Oh, I just realized that whenever they have a quest gate, that's just like only the main character can pass through this. It's so the computer player doesn't pick up any story victory items beyond.
Really?
Yeah.
They could pick up your items?
Yeah. Speaking of which, you've been trying to do it. Sword of the Gods.
It just looks like a regular sword.
It doesn't do much either. I guess it doesn't do much for the hero individually, but it boosts the whole army's attack by quite a bit. Hello, Blue. Apparently Blue and Teal don't want to mess with each other. Experience.
They're two similar colors. They get embarrassed.
They can't even tell each other apart.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Where did this take me? Why did it take me all the way over here?
You're like, where am I? Who are you?
If how long it took for Emilia to do anything mattered whatsoever at this point, I would totally reset the turn. Because that was like 3-4 turns of progress undone in one click.
Oh no!
But I'm just wasting time with her, so I don't really care that it's gonna take her a while.
Gotcha. Happy's like, Sword of the God, this isn't very good. What are those rats? Are they giving us rats?
Mean rats that are nibbling our toes.
Oh, bless.
It's a good thing Solmyr has a life magic because his toes are getting nibbled very fast.
You won't have toes when I'm through with you.
Oh.
She said in a creepy way.
I'll just teleport people out.
Oh,
Oh.
Why do dwarves have magic resistance? They don't seem very magical.
Exactly. They're so not magical that they resist the magic.
Oh my goodness.
So I'm glad that you all are coming out this time, but I was actually kind of counting on you not doing that. Oh, good. Dwarves resist magic.
Lyra, you're like, it would be better for them if they came out to fight, and then they're like, okay.
I was actually hoping you would not take my advice.
There's so many of them. This is scary. You're gonna die.
No, it's fine. Beating him up just fast enough. I'm feeling pretty confident.
Really?
Yeah.
There's like 200 of them still over there.
That's more like 300 actually.
What?
Don't forget I have mass healing.
Okay.
I know what I should be doing. It's kind of too late for it, but...
Wait, Ganon, who are you talking about?
Oh, no plot. I just won.
Oh, okay. Rejoice.
Also plot.
Stand on the edge of a precipice, with your toes poking into thin air. Feel the chill wind whip against your face. Tug at your clothing. Push at your shoulders. This is how close we came to losing. This is how close Magnus came to enslaving the minds of the entire world. Forever.
Before we read this plot, I'd just like to note that the scope of these maps, these campaigns, aren't all the same. So, like the first one, the Lysander and Milton one, it's really just interpersonal with that country conflict.
Uh-huh.
And then with Tawny, it's like also a specific area. Not necessarily one specific country, but like just kind of hitting the edges of a view.
Yeah.
But this one, it's like, if we fail, everyone else is screwed.
Is this... And this isn't even like the final campaign in this game?
Oh, yeah, there's...
Like, this was... This was like on the top row, wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't necessarily think there's any specific order that they go in. Like, I think they might have like a scale difficulty wise. Like, I think the top ones may be easier, the bottoms may be harder, but they're not necessarily like story wise supposed to be like escalating.
Oh yeah, I gotcha. Ganon says, I'm still not 100% on your names, but it sounded like Lyra or Lyra was being said about dwarves and the resistance. Oh yeah, I'm Zero. I'm not playing the game. and her name is Lyra, and she is playing the game, and we're both girls, so like... Yeah, I'm sure it's like a little confusing because I can do a pretty good dwarf if I wanted to, you know. But no, we're just it's no big deal. But thanks for clarifying. Cool. Let me see. It is now my duty. Is this Solmyr?
Yeah.
This is Solmyr.
Wait, you're not
Okay.
Tails, Happy says.
I'm not gonna do Solmyr's like goofy voice anymore. It's too hard for me to remember how it sounds.
But we just heard the voice.
I know, but like, okay, let's see. Because like I was listening to his voice, and I'm like, man, it's just, do I want to do his voice?
It's fun.
It's just kind of goofy. Okay, I'll give it a try if I can keep it up. I almost forgot to turn on the audio until like halfway through, but I noticed he was talking about toes right after you were talking about how the rats are nibbling his toes off. So that was funny. It is now my duty to pick up pen and ink and record the events that happened during these early years of Great Arcane. Queen Emilia Nighthaven says she thinks my writing is both beautiful and honest, and she wants me to document what has happened because historians will find it difficult to accuse me of bias. We return to Great Arcane with the Sword of the Gods and information about the Mind Shield. Unfortunately, I had hoped that Darafina, the woman who told me about the powers of the Mind Shield, would accompany me as well. But after a week together, she slipped out in the middle of the night, and I haven't seen her since. Perhaps she wasn't ready to face someone who watched her as she slept, like I did. If we had any chance at victory...
I don't know, she kind of do the same thing. They're perfect for each other.
She is pretty creepy. Someone had to distract Magnus while the others searched for the Mind Shield. Because of my past with the Immortal King, I volunteered for the task, even though it would be very awkward. It is time we faced each other, I said. But then General Tharge spoke up. You know nothing of tactics, Solmyr, Tharge said. Obviously, I should be responsible for distracting our enemy. Emilia needs you to help her find the Mind Shield more than she needs me to lead her army. Everyone knows that the person who faces Magnus is guaranteed to lose if they don't have the Mind Shield. I am more expendable. Emilia placed a hand on the dwarf's bulky arm and said, No, Tharge, you're not expendable. No one is expendable. Doesn't change the fact that I am the best for the job. The brave dwarf, departed the next morning, taking a position in the west far from us. I had no doubts Tharge would buy us the time we needed, but a gloom had settled over us, especially Emilia. It was suddenly apparent how desperate our position was if we were sending our friends to their doom.
Oh.
What?
Oh. Hey, it's Reed.
What is it? What?
That's the guy from the last mission.
Oh, cool.
Not the last mission,
Who?
like two missions ago? Yeah, I think it was 2 missions ago.
Landorus?
The guy who worked for Landorus that got in prison that helped us get it to him.
Oh, the poor boy who was like so hungry he was level 1.
Yeah, now he's level 9. Man, I knew he was on this map, but I didn't know he was on the other team. Well, not other team. No, scratch that. He's on our team. He's just like not under our control, we have an ally.
What?
We have an ally.
We have an ally?
Yeah,
Is that the first time?
I think so.
Oh my goodness!
Someone's on our side for once.
I feel so loved. I feel so supported.
Okay, so
Yes.
full disclaimer.
Okay.
Who are you?
I'm 0.
I'm 1. When practicing, this map apparently has a glitch in it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's fun. And I think it took like 3 times for me to like find a way to get around the glitch.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Do you remember how?
kinda. What it seemed like is So what's supposed to happen is your ally's supposed to be just like fodder for Magnus. That's why I was like over here. I was like, oh, is that supposed to be Thar? But no, it's not.
Oh, okay.
But if you play it on easy, the ally can actually beat Magnus. But the game needs you to beat Magnus for it to
That's
like
hilarious.
count you as winning. So if like if you take too long, it'll
You'll get stuck.
yeah.
That's hilarious. So we have a time limit, basically, is what you're saying.
Basically, it's a very short map, though.
Okay. We can do it.
I believe in us.
Also, can I point out how
No.
I just don't understand. I don't understand how much time can you buy fighting a guy who can instantly mind control you? They make it sound like Tharge has like some kind of chance of holding off Magnus.
By leading Magnus in a direction that they are not, he can buy the travel time.
Oh, okay. So Magnus is like out like chasing him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that makes sense. Emilia Nighthaven was distraught when she learned that the friends who helped her find the Sword of the Gods had fallen to Gavin Magnus and the Crystal Pendulum. Ornavin and Roavin, the Dwarven brothers, Fridilok the Halfling, and Tadaver the Enchanter, all were part of a skirmish unit who tried to harass Magnus and his troops. Somehow, Magnus figured out where they were hiding and caught them all. It's going to get worse before it gets better, she told me. Yes, I said. I shouldn't have sent them. They knew this would happen. It had to be done. Those brave souls agreed. But Emilia was inconsolable. What kind of queen am I? Sacrificing my friends just to get my throne back? She asked no one in particular. But this wasn't about the throne of Great Arcane. This was about freedom. If only Emilia could understand that. Stupid girl. Abby's like, you can lock? Happy's worried, Lyra.
Oh, like lock as in be unable to finish it? Yeah.
Yeah, like get hard locked.
It's fun.
Is that called hard locking or soft locking? I don't know the difference. Is there a difference? Are those terms? Did I just make those up?
Soft locking is a thing, but I think soft locking is like in Ocarina of Time, like when you randomize it and you don't have like like in the Great Deku Tree, there's a room where you get the slingshot, and if you randomize it, and the slingshot isn't in that treasure chest, and you knock down the platform, you soft lock yourself in that room. And what you do, all you have to do is you just save and quit, and it'll plop you at the front, and that's soft locking. I'm not sure if being required to reboot the whole game, well, not the whole game, but the whole scenario counts as soft locking.
Would that be hard locking? Like if you just can't beat the game anymore, you have to start all over?
I don't know. Like King's Quest has a lot of that, but I've only heard people call that unwinnable, unbeatable. I've never heard hard locking as a term.
Gotcha. I would consider it like different if it's like a glitch that caused you to not be able to beat it rather than like the game. Or are you saying King's Quest has like glitches that makes it unbeatable?
Oh no, like the King's Quest, it's intentional. They're trying to bully. Their games are like 3 hours long, so they're trying to bully you into playing it longer.
In the darkest hours of the night, a lone, stocky figure entered our camp. He talked his way past the night watch because he was familiar to them. This unexpected visitor strode slowly among the tents, giving no hint of his true mission until he reached the largest of the tents, the Queen's tent. Then he drew the long sword strapped across his back, tightened his grip on the familiar hilt, and entered. Sometimes, when Queen Emilia can't sleep, because I'm watching her, she reads until she gets tired. That night had been such a night. The candles she read by were still lit. It saved her life. An arrow pierced the fabric of the queen's tent and struck her assailant the second before the sword fell. A moment later, a young archer entered and threw himself on the short figure. "My queen!" the soldier said. "Are you all right?" Emilia had crawled out of her bed and wept when she saw the face of her would-be killer. No, I didn't know, the young soldier said when he saw who he had shot. I arrived seconds later and stared down into the still eyes of Emilia's former military advisor, General Tharge. He was dead, an arrow through the heart. I was confused. It wasn't like Magnus to use assassins, so this must be a statement. Or perhaps a tactic? Could he be trying to destroy our morale? Oh my goodness! Tharge is dead!
I blame you for this.
What? I'm innocent, I swear!
You let him in, didn't you?
He was familiar to me!
Okay. Mistakes were made. Ow.
Happy says, I'm always worried for you guys. Happy says, soft lock is when you can't progress. Hard lock would be when the game just freezes.
Welp. Good question, Mr. Monk. Why did you walk up to me
He wanted to look into your eyes
as
before he died. Yeah. Oh my goodness. For half a second, though, I have to say, while I was reading that, I forgot about the mind control thing. I was like, oh my goodness, Tharge betrayed us!
On a side note, that explains why, what? Hold on. Oh. Why are there two swords of the gods?
Oh my goodness! What?
Emilia, hey, Solmyr, we did such a good job. I actually found 2 sets.
You know that thing that might not have existed and it was like very specifically part of this mythological story? Yeah, there are 2 dual-wielding gods. Ganon says, "Did you find a glitch?"
Is the dual sword of the gods a glitch?
Maybe. It took some time for Emilia to calm the troops. After the death of General Tharge, the dwarf had been highly respected among the soldiers, and the way Magnus forced Tharge to become a common assassin angered them greatly. It was a great dishonor. That is when some of the officers insisted we drop the search for the Mind Shield and immediately attack Gavin Magnus. To Emilia's credit, she refused regardless of her feelings for Tharge. She wanted Magnus dead as much as anyone, more perhaps. The quest for the Mind Shield continued, although I think I saw something in Emilia disappear that day. She finally accepted that great arcane was as much a part of her as she was a part of it.
Oh, hello, town.
Hello, town.
Can one lady take a town, conquer a town on her own? The answer may surprise you, especially when she just swamps the. Well, especially when she has such good melee, she has the first attack ability.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goshness. Oh, several. That should be fine, right? Absolutely take that one, Griffin.
This will be fine, right? She says.
How dare you? How dare you quote me as if this is not going to be fine? Oh no.
I thought there was going to be more Griffin.
Me, how dare you quote me like this isn't going to be fine? Me, 2 seconds later. Oh no.
Oh no.
See, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's a gold mine. No wonder it was so well protected.
Ooh, boy.
Oh, boy!
I saw that Nintendo Direct this morning. The new Kingdom Hearts is looking really good.
I was wondering why you were bringing up that.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy! Nintendo did say, we may not be able to get the actual Kingdom Hearts on the Switch, but watch this.
You're gonna have to make me's of Sora and all of the what are they called? The organization number crew.
Disney Akatsuki?
The Disney Akatsuki, yeah.
Alright, let's see. What do I want you to do? That's a lot of ponies to be on her own.
You love ponies.
I do love ponies.
Who's got the sweetest disposition? One guess that's who. Who never ever starts an argument. Who never shows a bitter temperament. Who's never wrong but always right. Who never dreams of starting a fight. Who gets stuck with all the bad luck. No one but Donald Duck.
Should probably gold it up. Take this golden opportunity.
Organization 13 and their eviler counterpart, the real Organization 13.
With real with 2 L's.
The real one. Are there any more Organization 13s that we should know about? I also like how their name is Organization 13, presumably because they have 13 members and not because they think 13 is a spooky number. Shut up. And it's like, what are you gonna do if you like add members or like lose members? Are you just gonna keep changing the name?
Demon Fire.
Demon Fire. Just sitting out in the open in some traveler's haversack?
Yeah. Sometimes you just got a demon fire.
Sometimes you just gotta fire your demons.
Can one girl take on a castle all on her lonesome? You fool. You absolute fool. She's just so
They
buff.
didn't even put on pants.
She's just so buff, she didn't even need magic.
And she's just so mad about Thar, she just walks in and like slaps everyone. Vengeance in her eyes, just like
The bloodlust is finally reaching its full potential.
Yes. It's fine. It's a great naming scheme. It lets you know exactly how many bosses to worry about. Man, but think of all the rebranding they have to do every time. Isn't the world a magic place?
I thought it was a happy place.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's a lovely place.
Maybe you're a lovely place.
Everywhere you go, a smiley face.
How are you doing at reaching those notes, Zero?
I can't. I don't know why I started that.
Go, my bird. Cuckoo.
Oh!
And, what's his face? Solmyr has fantastic life magic and can mess with lots of dead units when they die, but at the cost of not being able to shoot.
Oh.
All spells. He doesn't.
What?
Huh?
Did you say it comes at the cost of him not being able to shoot any spells?
No, it comes. He only has spells.
Oh, okay. I like how you don't even have to break the door. She just walks up and they like open it for her.
It's cause like to the AI it's just like one hero.
Like, we can take her. Come on, boys. It's a good day to die.
Well, Red, speaking of it's a good day to die, Red has been eliminated.
Yay! So bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys. What?
They had some dwarves, so I was like, oh, I'll take those.
Oh, yay.
Arrow.
But they will never replace Thor's.
Too soon. You know what I miss about the Chaos faction?
The pirates?
Sure. The fact that they had area of effect spells.
Like chain lightning?
That's one of them, but also like just like fireball and stuff. Like they could they could hit more than one unit. Whereas
You like drop it and it goes boom.
yeah.
Yeah, that was cool.
Whereas these guys only got
Yeah, I can imagine after that having to like hit everyone individually can be kind of annoying.
and other games don't do that. Heroes 3, there's just like a catch-all. I don't need you, Pam. There's a catch-all.
Catch.
What's it called? Skill.
A catch 'em? Oh, okay.
There's a catch-all skill for learning spells, wisdom. So like you just need that one skill, and you can learn the spells of any thing, earth, magic, water, fire, and you need the actual earth, magic, water, fire spells, skills to make them work better.
Okay.
And then in the next one, it's very clearly labeled destruction magic. So you just like you know that's the one where the big kaboom stuff is from.
Gannon says, I personally love their town theme the best in this game.
Who?
The chaos, I guess?
Oh, chaos? You're gonna kill
Are the
chaos?
towns like broken into factions?
Yeah.
Well, full disclosure, I can't hear any of the game audio. But I don't think we've seen many chaos towns, right?
That was the Tommy pirate town.
Oh, so was it Death that we didn't see a lot of?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's hard for me to keep track of which one is which when it comes to aesthetic.
Yeah, it doesn't help that while it's kind of nice in a way. Chuckles, I'm in danger. Well, it's kind of nice in a way that they
Yes.
not sure it's dozens. I know it said dozens, but also that's dozens.
Huh. Gannon says that's a shame. Heroes
Well, that didn't
of
work.
Might and Magic 4 is known for having the best music. Lyra, agree?
Agree.
Agree. Lyra actually showed me the like some of the tracks. One of the pirate ones especially. Yeah, I agree. It's good music. I like the medieval sound. Though it's funny because I'm just like, at any given point, I'm just imagining like medieval fifes and fiddles, I guess. And so I was like, let me turn on this stream sound real quick and like listen to what you guys are listening to. And it was some kind of like ethereal operatic lady voice going, ah! I'm like, I did not expect that. Was not expecting that.
This fight was going well until I misclicked.
Oh no! Restart?
Yeah. I'm not sure I can do this, though. Let me see what spells she got, see if I have anything tricksy.
Tricksy little princess. Tail says, was it death we haven't seen a lot of? IDK, I feel like we've seen a lot of death in this game. Especially with all of Lyra's murder.
Did blind wear off? Looks like
The
it
what?
did. I blinded them so they couldn't throttle me.
That's good.
No, I don't think I can do this yet. That was a solid 10, though. I think if I just
Solid attempt.
I think if I just get a few dudes from the local fortifications. A little more than that, though.
Oh, I love this sky though, like the kind of sunsetty orange.
Oh, sorry, I remembered what I was gonna say. And I never finished. The castles can kind of blend in since they could kind of take a. It's kind of clever, but also it kind of makes the towns not be as unique as other games.
Uh-huh.
And that they kind of like they're based. The terrain of the town is based on whatever terrain they're sitting on.
Okay.
Which is neat because like the town, the interior of the towns fits where they are on the map.
Yeah, I like
but,
that.
But also, the terrain is going to be like most of what you see of a town. So most of what you see of the town is going to be the same no matter what's on it. It's going to take this terrain and put the chaos buildings on it or put the light buildings on it, etc. So it does make them blend together a lot more than it would otherwise.
Do the other games do like a better job with it?
The other games don't. The terrain is based off of the town. Yeah, the terrain is based off the town too, so it
like based on what kind of buildings you build?
No. Like just like if it's like a necromancer your town, it's like dark and gloomy.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And if it's elf town, it's got nature everywhere.
Uh-huh.
They kind of associate natural terrains with factions in previous games. Oh yeah, they just straight up had each faction just straight up had its own terrain.
Huh.
Wait a minute.
Wait just one gosh darn second.
Let's get some behemoths.
Yeah! Ooh, they're dead.
That's good, because those were the mean behemoths. Now we have the nice ones.
Yay!
Oh, those are ghosts.
We took their children.
Those are ghosts.
Oh. Do they stand a ghost of a chance?
No. Well, they do, because I'm walking away from them, but...
Oh, wait. Where's Teal going?
You know, they're just kind of vibing.
Okay. I thought he was, like, abandoning his post, but then that other guy was, like, going up, so I guess they're just trading.
I think they're just, like, mingling.
Oh, that's good.
I think they're just kind of, like, doing what we're doing, just, like, exploring, collecting resources, having fun.
Oh.
Go, my centaurs.
Tail says, we took their children. I see Zero is back to corrupting children.
Is she back, or did she just never stop? Yeah, this should be good. Let's wait for
Yeah, see?
these scrubs to get to us. Oh, the pirate! We're still on the bridge. Time for pirate music.
Dun 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 dun.
Go, Solmyr. Command your armies on your own.
I believe in you.
Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Heroes 5, so I keep getting slow. Actually reduces the number of squares they can move, as well as makes their turns come later rather than sooner. Oh yeah, Heroes 5. Oh, let's not mess with that Buster. I don't need either of you. You guys are dismissed.
Buster Baxter. It's Baxter Day.
Oh, that was gems. I love gems.
Yay! Just
Oh.
some gems cooking by the fire.
Oh, I haven't built the altar of wishes yet. Oops.
Oops. Stop whatever you're doing, let me hear you say.
No.
Today is Baxter Day. It's just a relaxer day.
Ah, Thunderbirds. I can't beat you.
Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats!
Oh, Thunderbirds, not cats.
Oh.
Oh, I guess I said I couldn't beat the birds, so it's time to walk around them.
Righto.
Wait a minute, I want you. I want some behemoths.
What's with you and behemoths all of a sudden?
I can get them. They're strong. There's strong units nearby. Oh, I can't get them.
Oops.
Oh, interesting.
What?
I have army now, so they're split up.
Oh, okay. Tail says, what better way to beat a Thunderbird than with a Thundercat? Well, we ain't got no Thundercat.
I swear I was able to do this. Oh.
Oh?
Wait, let me make sure I can actually use that on them before I go. Hold on a moment.
Oh my goodness. Girl, what's happening? What is happening? Why are you're scaring me with your evil laughter? Ouch. Man, look at this ragtag team of hoodlums that you've collected.
Isn't it exciting?
No, you're behemoths. Ah! You have no more beat boys. You're dying. Heal
Okay.
yourself or something. Just put the man in front of you. Oh no, you're so close to dying.
I should have saved for this.
Lyra! No, Tails, don't support her evil laugh. Look what it brought! Look where it brought us!
I can use it at least 10 times, which is not bad at all.
Yeah. Are these Titans?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, there's so many of them!
Exciting.
No! I mean, yeah, it's a little too exciting. Oh my goodness.
Oh, sweet.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Hey. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh, Berserk. Wait a minute, they're Titans. They're usually immune to stuff like this. And then it worked. I was like, oh, interesting. I feel like I can do this now. But also, it might just be less time to just get a little bit more army. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a little bit more army. No! Why hast thou forsaken me?
Bless.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh no, don't beat those up, they'll beat you up.
No, wait.
Oh no, I didn't want you to do that.
Oh my goodness.
What do I need for Thunderbird's castle? I don't think I want to do that. If I get the strongest thing in that castle, I can get the strongest thing in this castle.
Yes.
Yes.
Yahoo!
It's me, Steven. Sniff.
Steven.
Stone.
Steven Stone. Oh man.
Yeah,
I think last night I was gonna like try out my new crocodile, but I literally couldn't get an opponent on ranked.
I can't believe Zero scared everyone away with her crocodile. Your crocodile was just too strong, Zero. You scared everyone away.
Yeah, right? I wonder if I can get one today.
I'm gonna just sell some mercury because I have way more of that than I need.
Tails is like, are you just too powerful?
Correct. Have you met Zero?
I haven't played ranked in so long. I don't know if I even remember what my other guys do.
Who even are you guys? It's gonna be that Death's Nuzlocke. Scantber, Bitber,
Hey,
What?
are you sassing me?
No.
Okay.
There's a person. There's a Nuzlocke back in the day called Death's Nuzlocke.
Okay, I thought you were like, it's like that Nuzlocke. And I thought you were gonna say like how I don't remember my own Pokemon. I read Death's Nuzlocke a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently they were like doing a page and the Photoshop crashed or the page got corrupted or something. So basically they made like a ranty summary page.
Ah!
They're like, here are the Pokemon I caught, here's what I did. And on the next page where they actually finished it, they were like standing right outside the gym. They're standing right inside the gym battle, and the main character's like, how did I get here? And he looks to all the new Pokemon he was supposed to get on the last page that went missing. And he's like, who are all of you?
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're like, we're your Pokemon. He's like, I don't know any of you.
I don't know. Where am I? Who are you? What is this? Okay, what is happening? Someone brought a Miltank? Miltank? Wait, there's Miltank in this game?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel
I've
like
never
people largely underestimate how many Pokemon are in Sword and Shield.
I've just never like. Oh yeah, I remember seeing them now. They were in the DLC.
Yeah, the DLC, there's like 600 of 900.
Yeah.
There's like hardly any missing.
my goodness.
Especially since most of the ones missing are. Oh look, there are 2 behemoths ready for us to claim. Alright, time to save his danger. Chuckles, I'm in danger.
I'm in danger. Yeah, I don't actually know how to like pick teams, so I'm just gonna go with my 2 mains and then the crocodile, because this is the whole point is to try out the crocodile. Okay, I'm just going for it.
Ooh, that's nice.
Ooh. Beat him up.
Ooh, that's really nice. There we go. I think we're solidly in a good place.
Okay.
Oh, can I hit not my friends? Well, I'm sorry, Mr. You need to respect personal space.
Please.
Oh, no, please, definitely.
Oh.
There we go. I'm sorry, me. I didn't mean to hit me. Oh, there we go. and she has resurrection too, so a bunch of that army. Oh, and we can get more resurrection.
Hooray! The night after we won the Mind Shield, I entered Emilia's tent with a bottle of fine wine I had been saving for just this occasion. I poured a glass for us both, handed one to her. To victory, I said, raising my glass. And to those who fell to get us this far, Emilia said. Tharge will forever be remembered, I said. I know. Emilia finished her glass in thoughtful silence before she spoke again. Solmyr, does a queen have to lose all her friends to lead her country? It's true. A king or queen usually has few friends. As you know, sometimes you have to order your friends to their death. It takes someone of great character to do that and stay sane, I said, intending it to be a compliment. I wonder if it's worth it to lose all your friends for a stupid ring of gold, Emilia said, removing her diadem. She dropped it unceremoniously on the ground. Well, I do not know if it is worth it. It is for you to decide. But I do know that the best kind of queen is a woman who doesn't want to be one. Besides, who says you have to give up friendship? You are still young by human standards, Emilia. And I know you. You will forever be wealthy in love and friendship. Are you one of those friends, Solmyr? She asked. Of course. I watch you while you sleep. Emilia's gaze fell to the sword of the gods and the mind shield resting on a small table near the cot. I hope so. If those work as they are supposed to, I'm going to kill Magnus. Yes, I said. It was still hard for me to imagine my former master dead. Him being immortal and all. Just so you know, my queen, I said, I will be by your side the entire time. Emilia poured herself another glass of wine, took a sip. I want you to know, Solmyr, that I consider you my friend as well. Oh!
Yay, friendship!
Friendship!
Oh, and then that just plops right in smack in the middle. Huh.
What is that? What are we wearing? Wait, oh, the mind shield.
So did you also imagine the mind shield was, I don't know, a shield?
Yeah!
Like on the one hand it makes sense. Like it's shielding your mind so it goes on your head, but on the other hand I was expecting a shield.
I have to say, when we got it, I kind of did imagine the helmet that Magneto wears. And I was thinking, why didn't they make it a helmet? I was like, why did they make it a shield? You can't put a shield on your head.
And then it was.
Yeah, and it's like Mind Shield, aka Magneto's helmet, basically, yeah.
How many units do I have? 5, so I do need to get rid of Richardson. There's not even any room for him up there.
Richardson? Olé!
And I think methinks.
Are you thinking, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm thinking in depression.
Oh.
I think we hit one of the glitches.
Really?
Yeah.
So did Teal kill Magnus?
No, there's another glitch. I don't know what causes this one. Oops. These trees over here, I'm pretty sure are supposed to disappear.
Disappear.
When you get the mind shield, so you can go over and fight Magnus.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're supposed to happen? I forget how it goes.
So what? So what do you think happened?
I might have to reset this mission already.
Just from that last thing, or like the whole, like how far back?
The whole thing, probably.
Oh no. Well, just letting you know, it's almost the 3-hour mark.
Yeah.
On the stream.
I know. No, I sure did try to close my art program, and it sure did not close.
Oh wow. So that's been on this whole time?
Yeah.
Well, this game has been running great. At least as far as I can tell. Kale says, so like Zero, would you ever consider drawing this protagonist based on what equipment she's actually wearing? I actually love illustrations that depict RPG characters just with all their actual gear that you like put on them for stats and stuff. It's like the funniest thing to me. Link running around with his like everything that he's carrying with him. Pokemon trainer with their bikes.
Yeah.
How long does this take without reading plot, I wonder?
Much less time.
Do you want to take a quick break and then come back and like restart it and keep going?
I don't know. I want to figure out what's up.
Oh, okay. What's up? WhatsApp? What's new, pussycat? Whoa, 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 whoa. Excuse me. I was challenged to draw Fire Dog and Little Dog in Calvin and Hobbes style, and I decided to make more work for myself by doing them not only in Calvin and Hobbes style, but like that scene in my style, so we have like a direct comparison. And it's a lot of fun, but I'm definitely making more work for myself. Did you find out what's up?
No.
Oh.
That's the hard thing. I was really hoping to just work first try.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we knew it was a possibility. Can you like play the game while skipping all like the animations and stuff? To like get back even faster?
Yep.
Ah. Does that show animations?
That's the like overworld animations.
Uh-huh.
So they like kind of like I think they like just kind of like slide across the ground and the flags don't move.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But they still like move them from one point to another instead of just like plopping them.
Mm-hmm.
Lame. Tail
What?
says, OMG, I'm making more work for myself. I think you mean I'm going above and beyond for my patrons. Sure.
Oh,
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
I can't turn
Enemy speed?
the enemy speeds off though.
What does that mean? They're not fast anymore?
No, it means that when I show, and it just skips looking at the other players on
Oh, okay.
their turns.
It's all about how you present it.
God, I have no clue what goes wrong. It's so hard to fix something when you don't know it's broken.
Yeah. I can't really tell what you were referring to either. You said something about trees and...
Yeah, there's a bunch of trees blocking the path and they're supposed to disappear when you get the mind shield, and they're still there.
Uh-huh.
I might as well grab this town too.
Let's see. Trees glitch. Are these like, do you think these are like documented glitches, or did you just discover them yourself by accident?
Pretty sure I saw other people note having the glitches themselves back when I practiced, but I didn't see any talk about it this time.
Uh-huh.
Mind you, I looked for a much shorter amount of time. This time, because I'm live on stream.
Oh. Let's see. Bugs. In some versions of the game, it's possible for Gavin Magnus to kill himself while fighting wandering stacks. Less likely in fully patched versions, bug can prevent the player from winning. In patched versions, Magnus' army will be stronger as usual and more. Desperate final battle. Having obtained blah blah blah. Mind shield in the possession of stack of 50 titans.
And it says, from what I've read, after obtaining the mind shield, you can take a portal back to the starting portion of the map, and the western half of the map will then be accessible. Which is what's supposed to happen, but it was not accessible after I'd done that.
Uh-huh.
Fingers crossed that Emilia and Solmyr together can beat the 50 titans on their own. I just noticed that's a little too close to literal for me to be saying that. Because it was like 36. Why do you have so much health? That's illegal.
Straight to jail.
Well, that is where they heroes go when you beat them.
Ah.
Huh. That's new. Wasn't that already open? I just minimized it. I didn't close it. Also, I don't want to say that the game may have possibly crashed, but also the game may have possibly crashed.
Oh no.
I haven't actually checked to make sure that OBS is capturing it again. Yeah, it's great. Seamless. Perfect.
Is your art program still on? So you had a soft and hard lock within like 15 minutes.
Fuck.
Yeah, hard lock now with the crash. They're an in-game reason the trees vanish when you get the mind shield.
Like a logic that the game uses to know that it's should be removing them, or like a in-universe reason that the trees disappear. Because in-universe, I'm pretty sure the answer is no. In-game, probably, but I don't know what triggers it. I would imagine what's supposed to trigger it is beating the Titans.
Yeah, they literally don't have anything written about this, huh?
Oh.
Tree bug. Let's call it a bug. See if they give me anything. Woohoo!
This is fantastic, guys. This makes up for everything that's happened tonight.
Are they killing each other?
Because I have the berserk spell.
Oh my goodness!
So
they have a tiny red barbarian over their heads.
Yeah, so like the berserk spell just makes them attack the nearest unit, which when they're just on the opposite side of the map is just each other. Which with just Emilia was impossible to take advantage of because there was only one stack of Titans, and with Emilia and an army, it wasn't as effective because there was 3 of them.
Oh boy.
And one of her, but with her and Solmyr, there's 2 stacks of them, and both her and Solmyr can cast. Oh, the way is open now.
Yay! Thank goodness.
And the mission that took us an hour took about 10-15 minutes without reading the title.
Nice.
But mind you, I also found a way to like brute force the Titans and not like have to do that.
Nice.
Alright.
Excellent.
So that's the main glitch. The other glitch is caused by taking too long. And we definitely did not take too long.
Yeah, right?
And we got a bit of army in here. Let's have Franklin take this army over to us.
Franklin. Dursey. What's with these names?
Well, Franklin is just me being silly.
Okay.
I think his name is Kaj.
Oh, God.
So on a scale from 1 to 10, how well do you think Emilia holding? What's this? Curse of penny
What's this?
pitching. A 10%
penny
discount. Unit purchase. Interesting. Anyways, but how well do you think Emilia and Solmyr will be able to beat up Magnus by themselves?
He's just an old dude, right?
An immortal old dude, but yes.
You just have to have the right equipment.
What a coincidence. That's what we have.
But only Emilia is wearing the helmet of mind protection, right?
It supposedly helps the whole army because it has like the same like energy, like affects things even if they're just nearby.
Okay. Man, how great would it have been if it just like protects the wearer and then like Solomon gets mind controlled and he's like, what a betrayal from my master, and then he like turns on Emilia and she's like, oh no, my last friend, and it's like
How dare you?
Who's that sexy lady?
Zero says, looking at the character with the same exact model as Emilia.
It's certainly not Magnus.
Who are you? Huh. So how long do you think we'll be able to beat this? I get the feeling
we'll be
that...
fine.
Oh, didn't like that.
Oof. Wouldn't it be great if it was 10 times sadder? What happened?
Well, Magnus is dead, so that
Yay!
happened. We did it, we won.
We beat him. Now we have to abscond.
Let's just beat up the door now.
The rest of them are squishy.
Yeah, the only stack that was really all that impressive was the halflings, and they're already dead. Thank you for saying. Oh, I guess the peasants have a decent stack, but they're also peasants.
They're peasants. Woohoo! We did it! You vanquished your foe with 2 people.
Still like Tez's. Wouldn't this be Zero? Wouldn't this be great if it was 10 times sadder?
Yeah, right?
I know she already lost one of her closest friends, but what if she lost another?
What if she had to kill her last friend because he was mind controlled and turned on her? Before I record these last seconds of the battle against my former master, Gavin Magnus, I must state again that I had no choice but to take this course. It was the world or Magnus. He forced me into such a position, yet I still feel pity for what this once great man has become. Thankfully, the mind shield nullifies the effects of the crystal pendulum. I saw the confusion in Magnus's face when he realized his will-stealing device wasn't working. When the real battle began, I won't record this. Then the real battle began. I won't record the specifics of combat, for I take no pleasure in the deaths that resulted, even the deaths of my enemy.
Sure, it doesn't help that the enemy was probably friends that were mind controlled.
Yeah, the army that we were going up against were friends that he probably knew, and they were getting killed by one single girl who just walked in and slapped everyone. Silly. It is enough to say that Queen Emilia Nighthaven and I somehow managed to outmaneuver our army. Perhaps that is when Magnus realized that in the past he often relied on me for war strategies. The battle ended when Gavin Magnus fell under his many wounds. The day was ours. I like how you had to go through getting this like special sword that can kill immortals, and then you just like kill him with magic.
You may want to mute the next line.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Or so we thought.
Zero. Oh, I can't believe we just like easily beat him. The very next line, or so we thought.
Okay, well, if in the past the sword of the gods killed the god of sacrifice, the weapon was still not powerful enough to put an end to the Immortal King. Emilia and I were discussing the best way to dispose of the crystal pendulum when Magnus groaned and lifted himself up from the ground. His wounds healed. "Traitor!" he screamed. Magnus picked up a sword left on the battlefield and struck at me before anyone could react. Anyone, that is, except for Emilia. Oh, I wish she had been slower. Emilia stepped in front of Magnus and took his sword through her belly. Oh my goodness! What? The blade exited her back and still had enough force to punch a few inches into my stomach. Then Magnus stepped back, preparing a spell. I knew he was going to shatter the mind shield. If he destroyed it, victory would be his when the crystal pendulum subjected all of our minds. In one blow, he could turn defeat into victory. I didn't have time to be gentle with Emilia. I pushed her away, allowing her to drop to the ground with the sword still through her belly. Energy coursed through my belly my body as I summoned a lightning bolt. But instead of directing the bolt at Gavin Magnus, I threw it at the crystal pendulum. The crystal exploded, showering shards all over the battlefield. But the only sound I could hear was the ear-piercing screams of my former master. Magnus clutched at the sides of his head with both hands and fell to his knees, shrieking like a banshee, experiencing 100,000 tortures at once. I shall never forget the sound. Finally, the battle was over. Emilia Nighthaven survived. Barely. The healers say the blade severed her spine and that she'll never walk again. When she recovers enough to go out in public, the people of Great Arcane plan to hold a parade in her honor, ending with a second coronation. They will accept no one else as their queen and protector. And then Emilia will bless General Tharge's newly built tomb. Thankfully, everyone who came under the spell of the crystal pendulum has returned to normal. Only Gavin Magnus seems changed. Apparently, to control the magical device, he must have magically linked his mind with it. When I destroyed the pendulum, I destroyed his mind as well. I'm afraid he will never recover. Even as I write this, I sit in Gavin Magnus's warm cell. He stares out the window without seeing, without even knowing where or who he is. catatonic for all eternity. I hope at least that he is at peace. As for me, I am left with picking up the pieces and recording all that happened. I am a free man now, and it feels wonderful. May all who read my words know what it is like to be your own person, to make your own decisions. And may you have the strength of will to find peace as well, but at a much lesser cost. Your humble friend, Solmyr Ibn Wali Barad.
We did it!
We did it! Woohoo!
I'd like to know that last story bit was. We'll start in 1 second.
A human's free will isn't the only thing we genies envy. Sometimes I long for the blissful ignorance of a short life. We all pay for the wrongs we do, but for a genie, we have an eternity to live with our regrets. Such is our fate.
But it took us 15 minutes to beat the mission and 10 minutes to read the last section of story. For an example.
Awesome! Lyra, you beat it!
I did it! Tails says Humble looks like Bumble on here, and I'm like, Bumblebee?
What a doofus. Cannot believe Magnus just missed all of her vitals.
What's Glory Days? Oh.
Glory Days? Isn't that like a restaurant?
That's... yeah. Okay, so that's funny. My highest score on the score chart is my practice run for the campaign I ended up not doing.
Okay, it's fine. We had fun. That was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh my goodness, that last story beat though, like that was intense.
Yeah.
It's like we won. Oh no, she's dead. Oh no, he's dead. Oh no, he's not dead. Oh good, she's not dead. Okay. What?
Everything happened. That was fun.
I love that trope though. Like as a kid, my favorite thing was imagining characters jumping in front of other characters to take a bullet. Like that.
Except with a sword.
Yeah, I mean, the trope's called taking a bullet, but the bullet might be a sword.
How many streams?
How's this so? Yeah, how many streams?
A solid 15 streams.
15 streams.
Yeah.
For all of the campaigns, right?
For half of them.
I mean the ones that you did. All of the ones that you did. Not just like this one.
Yeah. Compared to Metroid, which took 15 streams for all the games combined. 14 if you use the Metroid 1 playthrough instead of the Metroid Zero Mission playthrough.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, that was fun.
Yeah. Good job, Lyra. And it's still today.
Yeah, it is still today. So
We
the answer
did
to
it.
both will we finish the stream and will we finish the game today was both yes.
Yes. A resounding yes.
But yeah, that's gonna be all for Heroes of Might and Magic 4 for now. As we said, half the game took 15 streams, which is I think is only one stream shorter than the longest thing I've played on this channel. And it's probably even longer since I'm pretty sure I hit the 2-hour mark on the Mystery Dungeon streams more often than this one, which we often went from 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah.
So time-wise, this one was probably still longer.
Yeah.
And I probably will come back to do the other Heroes 4 missions at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm definitely gonna do a few other games first. Probably even, definitely even Heroes 5.
Ooh, okay. I'm looking forward to coming back to this game. It's those other ones, the thumbnails at least look really interesting, you know?
Yeah.
Except for that one on the bottom left. That one doesn't look interesting. It looks stupid.
I'm guessing there's like romance involved. Oh yeah, there it is. Did people dancing? Oh.
But yeah, thanks so much for having me on board, Lyra. That was fun.
Yeah, thanks so much for coming on board. It was fun.
Yay!
Also, I'd just like to note that there are 2 expansions, each with 6 more campaigns.
Holy moly! Each!
Yeah, each.
They added 12 more campaigns!
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Expansions
That's
back in the day
intense.
were expansions.
Did you have to pay for the expansions?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, if it was like free DLC, I was like, that's a lie. But if it's like you buy an expansion, that makes sense. It's like board games are like that. You know?
Neil says we're a powerful duo. I should probably not have the game music and the... Oh no, that's not... Yeah. I should probably not have the game playing music, but I also have the wait screen music playing.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Tails, and thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all had fun.
Yeah.
Eventually we'll get back to more heroes, and I'd like to note that while the one we just did was my favorite from when I was a kid, we never got to the one that was my second favorite when I was a kid.
Oh?
Unfortunately for Zero, it's the one with the dancing.
Ah! Well, I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Me, wow, I sure can't wait to get to my second favorite campaign in Heroes 4. Zero, I think I'll have to sit that one out.
I suddenly have previous engagements.
I suddenly have previous engagements planned months in advance, possibly even years. So Zero,
Mm-hmm.
can we expect to see you back for Heroes 5?
Sounds fun to me.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting into this Heroes game shenanigans stuff.
It'll be fun.
Yeah.
Maybe you can come back and
I
do
hope
some
there's...
of the old games, 2 and 3.
Oh, yeah?
Because those
I thought you played those.
They do, but akin to Heroes 4, they both have expansions that are more accessible to go back to because it doesn't take 15 streams to do half the game.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, I might give them a try. It seems like fun gameplay, though. It does take a while, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So if those older games are like a little faster, that's probably something a better place to start. For sure.
I'm not sure. At the I'm not sure.
Yeah, but no, it was fun. It's definitely a different style of games that I'm used to playing. Even different from like the ones I would watch my dad play. So
Mm-hmm.
it's cool how it all works, and being on the streams helps me actually understand what's happening, because if I don't get it, I can be like, hey, what's up with that?
To be fair, you can be like, hey, what's up with that in the chat too.
Yeah, but see, when I'm in the chat, like, I'm basically, when I watch streams or anything really, like YouTube videos, I'm like working on something or drawing. So when I like ask about stuff, I feel more silly because I'm not actually like watching, and you'll like explain things and I'll only half understand it. And I'll be like, oh, okay, I don't want to cause trouble, so I will stop. But like this one, because I'm on the stream, I'm like here from beginning to end, and I'm like watching the screen so I can like commentate, and like it helps when you're like paying attention to the like actual clicks and stuff. It's like, oh, I see. So that's what you're doing. Yeah, it's really fun. Good job on getting it done. Also, in like only 15 streams, I feel like if I were like playing this game, it would take way more.
Yeah, that's definitely why I did the practice runs to help me like get it in time. Doing like imagine trying to deal with the bug if I hadn't done a practice stream.
Right.
I came to just like knowing like we may have to do this a few times.
Yeah, thank goodness redoing it like allowed it to go away.
Man, I know in Heroes games generally just like rushing it is the best thing, but boy, how did that work really well.
Yeah, I'm surprised how fast you're able to catch back up.
Generally you need to catch a nice balance between rushing it and preparing well for the optimal heading through it. But it was just like takes Emilia and Solmyr and beat everyone up.
The worry for me was, since I wasn't sure if you were doing anything different, is that we would like get there and the glitch would still be there.
Yeah. Really, the only thing I did different was like get through it faster. And I don't. It
didn't have time to bug out.
I don't know if that's it, because I'm pretty sure when I practiced, the first time I did it, I went so slow. I'm pretty sure the first time I did it, the tree glitch didn't go there, but I went so slow that Teal beat Magnus, and I was like, oh, sucks to be me, I guess. Then I reset it and did it like this fast, and then the trees glitched out, and then I did like something in between, like maybe like how I did my first run, and then it worked. So it really does feel like the trees being there is random.
Okay. It's just luck of the draw then.
Yeah. It does seem that they disappear correctly more often than they don't, because I think that's like out of 5 times attempting this, 3 times it worked right and 2 times it didn't.
Okay.
Which isn't very good. It's only a 60% success rate, which is still failing. But it is succeeding more often than it's failing.
Yeah.
But 0.
Yeah.
Can we also expect to see you for the next game I'm doing?
What game is that, Lyra?
It's King's Quest 5.
What's a King's Quest? Is that pixel game that you were playing with your sister at one time?
Yes, except it's no longer pixely.
Okay, interesting.
Well, I guess it kind of is, kind of isn't. Basically, what they did is they painted some fancy fantasy backgrounds and slapped the pixely sprites on top of it.
Wait. What? Are you saying it's Minecraft?
No.
Okay. I'm imagining the blocky, really old one.
No, not that one. Like.
Okay, and you're just like, they painted a fantasy background and slapped that on top.
No, like I don't know if you remember, but like the King's Quest 4 sprites about what they look like. So they got quite a lot of detail to them at this point. It'd probably be more
Okay.
like a 16-bit era game rather than the original, which was kind of like a Atari 2600 era game.
Yeah. The Atari one was charming.
It was charming. It's got some nice. They did well with what they had. So can we expect to see you there?
You know what, Lyra? For you, I'll make it.
Only for me. Also, apparently, Friday is playing old games from Lyra's past day.
Yeah.
Because now it's Heroes 4, then it's King's Quest 5. Ooh, we're going up. and after King's Quest 5, I was going to do Mario 64.
Ooh,
So it's just
yeah.
all the old games.
That's fun. I like the nostalgia. I don't have any of it because I've never played those games, but it's I appreciate that you have a stream day that's just dedicated to nostalgic games.
Well, it's more of a coincidence than on purpose. It's just I feel like playing nostalgic games. Like to be fair, like everything I've been playing recently has been nostalgic. Like there's the Crystal streams and the Metroid ones, which are less nostalgic since I didn't play them as a kid. Like did play them years ago. Still.
Huh.
Yeah. Next week I'll be taking a break from all my streams. But the week after that, which day is that, Zero?
The week after that is the second week of October, right?
That depends on your definition of second week.
Oh wait, no, you're right.
Cause
Wait, no, yeah, wait, well, I guess first week.
first full week.
First full week of October. It's so weird when the month ends at the end of the week, but not at the beginning of the next.
Yeah, so October 8th, the release date of Metroid Dread. We'll start playing some King's Quest 5.
Huzzah!
But before that, tomorrow, with Tails, we'll be finishing off Pokemon Crystal Nuzlocke mode. Yeah!
That's awesome!
It'll be super fun. And,
Super fine?
And Crystal was the only thing I was 100% sure that I'd finish this stream, so the fact that Metroid is over and we beat it, and Heroes is over and we beat it.
Mm-hmm.
Super yay. Just triple knocking out all the games.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. I hope you all had a fantastic time. And I'll see you all later.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.